Interestingly enough, the stream appears to be down.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Where's Michu? What's going on?
Not entirely sure.
Hey, wake up, wake up, hey, wake up.
I'll call him, lol. So what we're saying now wouldn't be streamed anyway.
Nah, it wouldn't.
Misiek, żyjesz?
Tak, jestem. Włączyłem stream, zmniejszyłem ustawienia, żeby...
Stary, to padło wszystko.
A zaraz będzie, bo to jest...
Zaraz będzie, jest opóźnienie, nie?
Okay. So maybe we might start talking because it's just delayed as before. So we've got second map. It's Pavlov, chosen my wing. They're playing only rifles and they're on Allies team right now. It's 2 versus 1. Scorpion and Nike Allies on Russian side and Deathmask Allied on Nexus side.
Ally win.
Indeed.
Yeah,
And
well,
first point going the way of WnKs. This is definitely their map, and they're showing it.
what the heck
Putting
do
up
you
a
want
solid
now?
defense against TMO.
Alright. It looks like the change was really necessary because Scorpion picked 3 guys and didn't die at all.
Oh yeah, Scorpion is definitely proving his worth to them right now, as he is currently 4-0, leading the team. 5-0 leading the team, taking out 2 members of TMO this round. And now it's a 1v5 in favor of WnKs.
That's a really good holding.
Danzy does pick up a kill as a consolation here, but he's got his work cut out for him. Does have 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with. And he has the advantage of them not knowing where he is. Scorpion pushing up a little bit though. He may hear Danzy in a second. And he does. Gets a tag on Danzy, currently dueling him. They're both tagged up, right in each other's faces. Scorpion was hit twice and eventually taken down by Danzy, but Yusuko's there for the return frag.
Yeah, he had no time for even a reload. He was just being spot on by Yasuko, and that's the second point for Wings on their map.
Indeed.
Did we just underestimate Wings again? Because it's 2-0 and it looks like they really have a point of playing with mapping here.
TMO holding back a bit, sending 2 of their players in quite aggressively. SNK going down for it. Fade's now caught out a little bit in the ruins, but he has his teammates to back him up now.
Misery picked up Venom.
Yep, no one's favor as it's 4v4. Even trades going out. Of course, as soon as I say that, WnKs picking up Misery.
Nike's on roof fighting with some guy on back ruins.
Yeah, he's definitely got a bird's eye view of the entire battlefield here. Now he's aware of where 2 players are located. 3 players actually, so he's got a lot of information for his team. Does get taken out though. And TMO still slowly pushing in, looking for picks here. Fade gets taken down by Scorpion, who is holding down the basement area, which is a very key point, all things considered.
If you rush the tunnel and you're not spot on, you can do whatever you want.
Yep. And Danzy, he's been playing back every single round so far, being more of a support role here. And Looks like WnKs capitalize on that and are able to take him out, as he was not in any sort of position there to get any aggressive frags. However, it's a new round, 3-0 in favor of WnKs. TMO not going nearly as aggressive as they have been, which isn't saying much, all things considered, because they haven't been going aggressive at all. Of course, now they're sending 4 players in,
And Scorpion
turning this
taking
into
another
aggressive.
one.
Yep. Scorpion's impact has been huge since he's been in here, holding down that basement area for his team, but he had no backup and was taken down from multiple angles.
We almost could say the Wingster tactic in here is based on Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion's
And the
been
rest supporting him.
Scorpion's been a huge anchor for them down in basement. 3v1.
Plan is
TMO's
down.
favor.
Yosuko's alone. Where is he?
He's looks like the 4th floor above the bomb.
Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do a whole lot in this round, as well.
Okay, one down.
TMO did have a pretty lockdown control of the bomb, but Misery's down, and now it's a 2v1.
Yosuko has only 20 more seconds, right?
He does.
Oh wow.
But he takes out Fade, and he knows where the other player is, so if he guesses correctly here, he may be able to clutch this.
One.
Danzy doesn't realize this isn't a fake.
All
Except
right.
now he does. He takes out Yusuko with a jump surprise attack.
That was a close one. Everything could have happened.
It was really close. Luckily, Danzy decided to go just in time.
I would say that the plan spot, which was made by TMO, is favored by the wall spot. Like you're going on the, it's called, we call it Chinese wall. The wall on the left
Great
side
Wall of
the
China?
building. Nah, the wall on the left side of the building where you can easily see the plant and
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Defense.
I know the wall you're talking about, yeah.
That's why I was kind of surprised that Nancy wasn't right there waiting for him.
They didn't actually try to use that at all. All of TMO were pretty much directly watching the bomb from inside the house, which is quite interesting because that wall can be a very powerful spot. But now, looking at this round, it's in WnKs' favor. 1 of TMO going down, 2 going down. Misery slightly evening it up with the kill onto Nike here. Dancy missing the shot onto the guy on roof.
And Scorpion's down by Misery's name.
Oh yeah, they know where Scorpion's playing from now, so looks like they're gonna nade him out every single time.
Yeah, that might be the case.
He may need to switch it up slightly because as long as he can still be an anchor for this team and hold down basement, maybe from a slightly different position, he can still have a huge impact.
He can back up a little, wait for the nades to go, and then go back to his positions.
Yeah, but it looks like his teammates are stepping up right now as Yusuko gets a kill on the Death Mask. Yusuko getting another kill onto Danzy, stepping up for his team, evening it out, making it a 3v1 here.
Misery's alone. Oh, and it's
And
not.
spotted by Yusuko.
Win.
So
That was all Yusuko's round there. Picking up.
4-1
What's
with
the-
wings.
yep.
Really, really good game, which is defending their base and not letting TMO plan. They succeeded only once.
Indeed. Let's see where Scorpion goes this round. He's still holding basement for his team.
Yeah, but Yasuko
TMO's got to know this by this point. Oh yeah, he's already got people aiming in at him. Not taking him down yet though, as they can't quite get a beat on him. And Scorpion, again, taking out SNK as he tries to come in the basement. Dodging the nades fairly well too.
Yeah.
Still alive, still holding basement, no longer alive now as Danzy takes him down, and that opens up things. Except Venom gets a kill onto Danzy, and Knight gets a kill onto Fade. 4v1 now in favor of WnKs. Misery's got a lot of work to do here. And he's not in any sort of position to get to the bombs, but he does have a lot of time to work with.
If we're talking
And he's been
about
spotted.
defense in here, I'm wondering how's TMO going to play the defense side.
Allies win.
Oh yeah, it was certainly interesting to see. And we can also see what kind of approach WnKs chooses to go with, because if they can get over there fast and pummel through TMO's defense, they may be able to open up a site and get some quick plants down.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's their map, they could muster out some tactics, so I can't wait to see them.
And so far, this map is looking very definitively in favor of WnKs, a lot like Carrington was looking for TMO.
Yeah,
So
we need
each team
5
here
to
playing
1.
to their strengths.
We need 5 to 1, and it doesn't look like they're gonna lose.
Indeed. However, now, 3v4, TMO's favor, so that is at least a light at the end of the tunnel here.
It might be some little glitch.
Kamil'ek, though, evening it up, taking out SNK.
What the timing of fate, he was just waiting for Misery when he was reloading, and yeah, came in the good timing and got Kamil'ek.
Oh yeah. Round still in TMO's favor as they have 3 against 2.
With Nike.
Yusuko spotting a player here. Taking the duel with him. However, it looks like TMO's calling for backup and Yusuko is going to bail out.
Yeah, Suko's down, so we have tagged Nike alone. Oh,
Indeed. And it looks like TMO may have a bit of an idea of where he's
Yeah.
at, all things considered.
that's where they put nades, right?
And Misery spots him, takes him out.
Win.
So that's another round in TMO's favor. Trying to even it up a little bit. However, it's still looking heavily WnKs.
If they could fastly take Scorpion down and rush somehow with more than one guy through the tunnel, that could be some difference.
Oh, yeah.
But Scorpion's not so easy to kill.
And I've
The
been talking about
basement
Scorpion
is-
holding basement here.
Yeah.
He's been naded down to practically no health, so even a gust of wind could take him out right now. TMO could definitely capitalize on this if they get in position to flank him.
He's with some other guy right now. It's Venom holding the basement together with him.
Yeah. WnKs up here almost. Already in their house. Deathmatch slowly making his way up to the second floor.
Yeah, we've had some little teams
Faking
together,
a plant.
but that was long and-
Possibly giving WnKs a little bit of anxiety. No one's planting right now. Deathmatch did a fake, trying to
On
draw
B?
some of the players out. No, on A. I don't think any of TMO's up to B yet.
They should try B right now. Fate is on top, and he got 2 people from there. He's
Except,
in White House, and he's in a good spot to defend B.
but Deathmask is planting A. Actually,
Oh,
deciding to fake
I
it.
think he was faking, yeah. Misery was actually going for B, but he's down. Oh,
But-
Kamil'ek is down, so it's around for TMO.
Round for TMO.
They are slowly coming back. Oh,
If WnKs lets TMO get away with too many rounds, they're pretty much just going to take this match away from them, as they already have a huge favor. But WnKs getting a lucky nade on the Danzy there. Danzy gets bombarded trying to come out of the spawn.
Kamil'ek starting to rage a bit. He just asked, why didn't he die if I tagged him right in the head?
The nades chiming in here for WnKs, another kill on the SNK here.
So we have 2 nade kills. And Nike is down as well. Demon got him.
But Yusuko, he's got a bead on one of the TMO players here playing back of runes. 2v4. If Yusuko gets this kill onto the TMO player in runes, it's all over for TMO. And he does. Fate goes down. Last one alive, Misery, playing very far back, and they all know where he is now. Every single one of them are about to converge on him. Scorpion even rushing up to him and throwing nades in at him. He's got nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
There's a slight chance if all of them would rush in and he could pick them up. That could be an ace, but you know.
He's being a little sneaky here, but with that shot, they know where he is now, down in basement. Coming up to first floor, trying to throw them off, but WnKs at this point is going to have every exit covered. Scorpion, if he's not careful, may get shot in the back.
Yeah,
Now he's got an idea, though. Oh yeah, they had every single entrance there covered off, and Misery. There's nothing he could do, I'm afraid.
So, yeah, if TMO can find a way to attack right now, they are gonna lose this fight 7-3 as they won on their allied side in current map.
Which would be absolutely amazing for WnKs, because that could definitely put them back into this match.
Yeah, that would be a lot better.
And it's looking more like it's going to be 7-3 now, as WnKs has brought it down to a 2v4 in favor of them.
Scorpion's already rushing tunnel.
Deathmask may be able to... Nope. Does not pick up the kill onto Scorpion, and 3v1 with only Fade left. Kind of trapped in ruins, and the players know where he is now, so... They get a beat on him, Kamil'ek takes him down, and it's 7-3 in favor of WnKs.
That was a really nice game, and holding the plant side of Wings. So we're on the
definitely.
fourth side, second side of the map. Now TMO will try to get their point back, holding plant side, and Scorpion's already rushing. No, sorry, that's Venom who's already near the north entrance.
WnKs still have a long way to climb here, though, as if TMO gets even one round, it's pretty much going to be tied no matter what WnKs does. And if they let TMO get 2 rounds, they're going to have the advantage here if we go into a third map.
Well, I would say they're rushing really good. 2 of them are already in, and one of TMO players is down. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, WnKs hitting them from every single angle, but Deathmask is coming up huge here, taking out Kamil'ek and Venom.
So we're back to Scorpion inside, Nike outside, and Yasuko. Yeah.
Deathmask spots another player. Gonna call that out of his team, and promptly retreat. Misery taking out Scorpion, but Yasuko slightly evening it up with a kill onto Deathmask. Now down to a 2v1.
Yeah.
As the frags chime in here, with Yasuko being the last player for WnKs.
Right now we have Misery and Deathmask having their team.
The main factor here, though, none of them know where Yasuko's at.
Oh, really?
If he can come in here and get a sneaky kill on the Misery, it's going to be a 1v1, but Misery takes down Yasuko.
Yeah, it went exactly the other way.
Popping out at just the wrong time at the wrong place, too.
What can you do? Misery is rushing on the right side right now. He's already near lines.
That's a lot of aggression for the defending side.
Yeah.
It could catch WnKs off guard here, and it does, taking out Venom.
That was nice.
They know where Misery's at now, though, and they take out SNK. Misery being completely cut off, but he takes out Yasuko.
It looks like his... Oh,
kills
wow,
another player, too.
Looks like his rush thingy was a really nice idea.
Indeed, and now it's a 4v2 in favor of TMO, and it looks like TMO is running away with this game. Scorpion holding very passively here, along with Nike. Both still in their spawn house, and it's all down to Scorpion.
Was tagged already.
Yep.
With about 20 HP left.
And he kills Danzy, but TMO knows where he is, and Fade takes him out. Another round to TMO.
We have 2-0. With Misery playing really well, now he's got 6-0.
Yep. And now no matter what WnKs does, TMO is still going to have a round up on them.
Yeah. Venom's again already inside. Slowly advancing to the backs of the plant house. Do we have the name? Middle?
He does have backup here. Nike is with him. So if he goes down, Nike could get a trade frag.
And he's going for the Chinese wall. Are they going to try some A-plant?
It looks like they might. Nike is trying to set up for that, but he abandons that thought now and heads back into the far back house. Venom instead trying to take picks. TMO knows where he is though, and Fade takes him out. Still a 4v4 here. Could go either way. Lots of exchanges here between Danzy and Kamil'ek. Danzy getting the better of that. Except it's now in WnKs' favor, 3v2.
Yeah,
TMO's got to be stretched kind of thin. Danzy is pretty much nowhere to support his teammate, but of course as soon as I say that, Yusuko tries to plan out in the open at B, and Danzy takes him down. Spotting another player too. If he wins this engagement, it may be over for WnKs. Just barely missing his shot, and Nike's going to get away from that with practically no health.
Yeah, right. So we're down to Scorpion, who's alone. His HP is almost full, but he's 1v2 and he's on top with only 35 seconds to plant the bomb.
Indeed. None of TMO seems to know where he's at though, so he may be able to get a plant down and then get into a good position to defend it.
I would go for the roof, I think.
TMO wisely sticking together here so that they can double team him. Scorpion's going to attempt the plant. Now TMO knows where he is and they're slowly making their way up there.
Explosives planted.
They've spotted him. And this cannot be good for Scorpion. Danzy knows where he is. And Deathmask is going to come and help Danzy, and Danzy gets the kill.
I honestly thought they would go for a fake, that they would just bait him out, but they managed without us. That was a good one.
Yeah, they got him trapped in that room there, the room in the back with only one entrance and exit to it, and there was nothing he could do other than basically jump around in the room. Yeah, dug his own grave. And now it's 3-0 in favor of TMO.
Yeah.
Looking at the scores, in terms of WnKs side, it's fairly even with pretty much all their members pulling their own weight.
Agreed.
TMO highly in favor of Misery, 6-1. Everyone else except SNK has 3 kills. SNK being dragged along a little bit here. However, the round's even now, 4-4. Looking like it might be slightly in WnK's favor, but now as soon as I say that, Venom goes down. Very much in TMO's favor now as it's 3v2, and WnK is going to be stretched kind of thin. Very thin now as Yusuko's the only one left, and they know where he is. Danzy going to be looking to help out Deathmask here.
Yeah, they're not pushing really, like, they're not doing those mistakes they did on Carentan when they got picked and 2 of them died and they lost the round. They're just slowly waiting for him to come.
Indeed. Every player holding a different spot. Deathmask, however, rushing down Yusuko. Gets up in his face, but neither one of them actually getting a kill or a tag onto each other, and Deathmask is going to back away from this.
So Yasuko's trying to find some spots or pick anyone.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure Yusuko knows what to do right now, as it's a 2v1, and really both of TMO could be watching the sites like hawks.
Looks like he's going for the B. He's
Indeed.
running out of time. It's 35 seconds to go.
And TMO's not going to be in a position to contest B right now, as Deathmask is on the bottom floor and Danzy looks to be on the... Yeah, he's on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, but what can we say? Last time that it was this way, they were waiting on A and they just got together on the same spot and got them.
Oh, Danzy's in a great position to immediately rotate and get Yusuko once he tries to plant. Possibly, all Yusuko can do now is hold the plant.
Oh.
Danzy gets the better of that encounter. Leaves it 4-0 in TMO's favor. So, the question here now is, what can WnKs do to bring this back? And getting that frag onto Danzy to open this is definitely going to help them.
What's interesting and different between TMO and Wings tactics is that no one's holding basement at this moment. Wings is just really rushing through, but they are picked up later, so they don't bother to look over the basement, which is pain in the ass for them apparently, and they just keep tagging them inside the building.
Yeah, they're mostly just holding the 1st floor instead of basement, giving basement control up, instead choosing to funnel them through the 1st floor.
Yeah, we could even say that it's exactly opposite of what Wings doing, because their tactic, at least on the start, it was main based on the basement pickups and Scorpions fragging.
Yeah, back into the game now, 2v1, TMO's favor. Both of TMO being on the top floors. Nike is all the way down at the bottom in basement.
But Smoke is really high tech.
Yeah, and
full HP.
And neither of TMO actually knows where Nike is. And they're holding very, very far back positions. However, now they know Nike took out SNK. Only one left to defend this is Deathmask in a one-on-one situation. Nike's going to do a fake plan at A.
Oh, what the heck?
Gets tagged by Deathmask. But Nike just spins around and smacks him in the face. Straight to the face, no mercy from Nike.
We must admit that's a good reflex though.
It was.
I don't think I would pull it off. It's like I'm always too, dreamy while playing. I don't know how to say it, but it was a good reflex kill.
Yeah, it definitely shows Nike is focused on this game. 4-on-1. WnKs trying to bring this back. No one has gone down yet. However, Venom now goes down to Fade, leaving it in TMO's favor.
Kamil'ek
Nike with some...
kill.
Yeah, and Nike with some great vision on the outside here.
Yeah.
But TMO...
got 2 of them.
TMO just out-aiming WnKs at every point here, and now the only one left is Scorpion in a 4v1 situation. And it did not bode well for him, as 3 players of TMO just strictly ganged up on him. There's nothing he could do there.
So we have 1 to 5.
Yep, 1 to 5, TMO's favor.
Though it looks like Wings could be coming back to the game, they lost any possible ideas what and how to play.
And that's not going to help them at all, but he killed himself with a grenade.
What a huge...
I think he just felt sorry for Winx there. Just
that might be
piecing out. Giving them a little bit of an extra chance. Oh yeah. But WnKs evening it up to a 2v2 here.
Yeah. We have Fate on the 1st floor, Nike in the basement, Yasuko near the basement, and Demask also on the 1st floor.
And TMO is just content to let WnKs come in here.
Demask fought one of them.
He does. Going for a really interesting peek there. I'm not sure what he was attempting to do, but now he's trying to flank him. Decides against it as he can't get over the rail. Instead, electing to hold a much further back position. giving up first floor control to Yusuko.
Yeah,
And
exactly
Nike
what
now.
you said. Fate moved to one floor higher though. He's on the second one right now. Yasuko's down, so we're back to 1v2.
Death Mask coming into basement here.
Is running out of time while he's not even inside the building.
He's still got 45 seconds left. That's enough to get to his site.
Well,
Except he's been spotted now, so now they're going to know where he's at. They're going to watch every single entrance to A. Yep, Death Mask takes him out.
Win.
6-1 now, TMO's favor. And it's looking very, very grim for WnKs.
yeah, and as I heard last map is Brecourt.
Is it?
Well,
Interesting.
is it gonna be on the sniper or all the weapon, all weapons?
On the snipers.
All right.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Waiting for push frags.
Indeed. That's going to come down to just purely aim, as it always does. Not to say that this doesn't, but this map can definitely be more tactically exploited. Brecourt way open, and true aim shines through on that map. However, back into the game, and looks like TMO has the advantage, 3 versus 2. Yusuko's going to be pushing up, but he's going to be taken out by Fade. And now it's all down to Nike, who is pretty far out in ruins. Immediately spotted by Fade and taken out. And that's going to be Pavlov. TMO running away with that side, 7-1. And if we look at the scores, fairly even for WnKs, although Kamil'ek had no impact whatsoever at 0 and 8. And TMO, also fairly even, but once again, they also had someone lagging behind with SNK. So both teams having someone lagging behind, with the rest of the team fairly even.
Yeah.
But it looks like WnKs is going to swap someone out, as they brought in Wayne.
Oh yeah, you're right. Anyways, as you can see, end of the map. I gotta switch with yeah if he's already here, or just leave you alone with Krupa and miss you. It was a pleasure to commentate with you, and I'm looking forward to some more next time. So see you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
Alright, see you. It was great having you.
Good luck.
I didn't even notice it was 7. I thought it's 6-1. I told them to. One of them had to kill.
Oh yeah.
It's already 12 points of advantage, if I'm right here.
I've actually got it tallied up here. Let me add it together. So TMO has 24 points and WnKs has 12, so they do have a 12-point advantage for WnKs.
14 to 4 and
Yeah, and
10 to 8.
I heard last month.
Yeah, WnKs basically... Is it? They have to...
Is it gonna be on the sniper?
They have to get a lot of rounds.
All weapons.
on the snipers.
Nearly every single round, actually.
Yeah.
They can only afford to give up 2 rounds to TMO here.
Waiting for push frags.
Indeed. That's going to come down to just purely aim, as it always does. Not to say that this doesn't, but this map can definitely be more. We're going to get underway in Brecourt here. Brecourt immediately going live, and WnKs on the German side defending against TMO. However, back into the game, TMO's going very aggressive towards B, leaving Danzy on A side. So Danzy's pushing up, he might want to take his team over here at B. And now, as they are currently being taken out by WnKs, pretty far out in ruins. Immediately spotted by Fade.
Like I have to take a place of Kaku, so I'm gonna do it.
That's fine. Good to have you here. And TMO already at a severe disadvantage now, 5v1, completely in WnK's favor. And they know where the last person is, so they just gang up on him, and SNK cannot do anything. TMO not even scoring a single kill in that round. WnKs just shutting them down with a great defense. And looking at the impacts here, every single player so far is pulling their weight.
All of TMO players are so deep at the moment, right now. They are not pushing so hard. Just one of the players in front of NG already took.
Yeah, they got scared after that first round. WnKs just shut them down immediately, and they're giving them all the room they need. SNK kind of deep and on his own. He's got two Germans just absolutely demolishing him as they set up a crossfire on him. And 5v3, WnKs favor.
Yeah, just guys from the back couldn't help him. They were too deep.
And Deathmask going down now, 5v2. TMO does not have any answer whatsoever for WnKs defense so far. And TMO is completely pinned down, with WnKs coming in from all sides. They're not entirely sure what to do, just hanging on to A corner here, not electing to move out. WnKs pushing them very aggressively. Even nading themselves, TMO just doing friendly fire nade damage. Desperately trying to claw back into this. Misery does pick up a kill there on the Scorpion, so evens it up slightly. But TMO, very pinned, and WnKs knows exactly where they are. They've got every single angle covered, no matter where they go.
They came back. The other were scared to let them win this round, to not lose so easily.
Indeed. What's interesting here now, Misery has snuck up on WnKs. He's gotten a flank onto them in the small rooms, but he's alone now. 2v1, he could clutch this out and be the hero that TMO needs.
Oh,
Killing Nike, almost evening it up here, 1v1.
one more kill to
Venom versus Misery. And Misery has to plant. He has to hold it. But he's electing Gil for the kill. He gets it, and he clutches that round for TMO. And yeah, that was an ace.
yeah.
Misery got all 5 kills. He's the only person currently on TMO with any kills. Clutch acing the round for his team. Misery, the hero that TMO deserves.
That was the wrong choice to come back from rushing after first kill. You know, just they could keep rushing them because they were like stuck so hard. You know, they knew exactly where they were.
And that all came down to both Misery's aim and the fact that he was able to sneak up to Little Runes and get a backstab onto them. But now, looking at this round, so far, TMO being kind of cautious. Danzy all alone here at the A side. Although he has 2 teammates rotating toward him now, Fade and Misery. Deathmask getting a kill onto Venom. Looks like they realize A side is completely open with the only person in AV tunnels to defend it. But now Knight calling for the rotates. And his team is coming in to attempt to shut down this A plant. But Nike and Yusuko, the only ones left for WnKs. They've got to go through 2 different choke points here, attempting to split against them. And Yusuko goes down immediately, and Nike is pinned in AV bunker. And he just can't handle 3 people at once. Deathmask taking him out and securing the round for TMO. And that confidence that WnKs had on the first round, and most of the second round actually, we saw none of it this round.
Yeah,
But once again, if we look at TMO's scores, Misery is currently 8-1, putting the team on his back. Deathmask chiming in a little bit here. He's up to 3 frags now, taking out Nike.
Still 3 players without even 1 kill after 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, and as long as TMO can get Misery into position here, because he seems to be on fire, they can take any site they need to take here. Deathmask going down now to Venom, so it's evened up. No longer evened up as Yusuko goes down to Fade. Finally, another person for TMO chiming in here. Fade taking down Scorpion too. Misery taking down Venom, padding his stats even more, and that's another round for TMO, only losing one person.
3 kills
Misery.
for Fade this round.
Yeah, indeed. And Misery even with a little love tap there onto SNK. Just giving him a little bit of encouragement. Telling him to step it up. And that may be the encouragement he needs, because TMO definitely needs Danzy and SNK to chime in here, as both of them are 0 and 3. SNK does chime in now.
So just cancel.
So, oh yeah. That encouragement helped them, it appears. And TMO going for kind of a fast execute on the B. Danzy going balls deep here onto B corner. Wayne almost with a successful defense. Goes down, but he was enough of a decoy to get SNK taken out, so A is still pretty well defended. Of course, now it's not, as Nike has gone down. And Scorpion's the only one left at MG for WnKs now. And TMO has complete reign of the B side. 3v1 and Scorpion cannot do it, as he is taken down by Misery, who is now 11 and 1, carrying TMO to victory.
Still he has more kills than all of team.
Indeed.
And the rest.
4-1 in favor of TMO. Or Team Misery, as it should be called right now. And it looks like TMO is going with the same strategy they've been applying for the last few rounds. Huge pressure on B with one person splitting toward A to watch the flank. SNK getting an entry frag onto Venom. Opens up B a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like the stance is protecting the corner from the rushers, and all of them are going through B side.
Yeah, and Yusuko, he's pretty much trapped down in low B hills. Does get a kill though. Doesn't go down without a fight. And now, looks like TMO is going to have free reign of the B side. Except there is a person in Skyline. Who is this? It's Nike. Nike in Skyline. He could shut down any push that comes through from B corner. They've spotted him, but he takes down Deathmask. Fade taking down Lane. 3v2 situation. And now it's a 1-on-3 with only Nike left in Skyline, and Fade takes him out. So 5-1 in favor of TMO, and this is looking extremely bad for WnKs.
Yeah, but ally side will be not easier. It's gonna be way harder.
Oh yeah, and actually looking at the scores, even if WnKs were to get every single round from now on, TMO still has enough to win. So it's pretty much all over for WnKs, and now they're just looking to get consolation rounds here and make it look a little less dire for themselves. And looks like they are actually, as it's a 2v5. TMO only with 2 players left, hanging very far back. 1v5 and clean round. Yeah, clean round for WnKs. Yusuko having a huge impact there. 3 kills. Bringing his team back to another round. And now TMO, they're not changing anything. Their strategy is pretty much working for them. Doing B executes, leaving one person back to watch A flank. Taking out the guy in MG, so now they've got full reign to go through MG. 3v5 in favor of TMO. And WnKs, 2 of those 3 players are down in low B hills, with no sight on either bomb site. Other player being...
And that's going to get you in the back.
Yeah. Oh, it's Scorpion that was all alone out here. 5v1 now. And only player left, Yusuko, who goes down to Deathmask. Can't clutch. Because just too many. Way too many for him to handle there. And if TMO, if they just keep up this aggression here, they're just going to shut down WnKs at every opportunity. And of course, allies on Brecourt, most famously generally being the harder side of this map, it's not looking good for
Yeah.
WnKs once they switch.
For sure, it's not gonna be easy next sides. If they want to win some more points, they have to do it right now.
Oh yeah, Yusuko getting tagged up a little bit already at low B hills. He does have an ally to back him up here, in the form of Wayne. And he does, taking out SNK, so that evens it up a little bit. 4v4. 3v4 now as Fade goes down for TMO. And WnKs are putting up a more solid defense right now. They have all the sites covered, and Yusuko pushing very aggressively into low B hills. Dueling with Deathmask here. He has an ally to back him up, 2 allies to back him up as Venom comes in for the flank and takes out Deathmask. Now it's all down to Dancy.
Still so deep behind the red house.
Indeed.
Waiting
His
for
only
the-
advantage here is that they don't know where he's at. Or do they? No, they don't. They're just randomly firing. Danzy almost electing to give up just looking at the sky here. I think he realizes there's nothing he can do. Although he does take out Wayne, surprisingly, here. Taking out Scorpion! And it looks like Danzy could do this, as the other 2 players are on A, but he's walking right into them. He does have 3 nades with which to tag him up. Both players know where he's at. 1 nade getting extremely lucky taking out Venom. Now it's a 1v1. Danzy could clutch this out, and he does!
Allies win.
Danzy with the 4 kill there. Picking it up for his team. 7-2 now. That was an insane round by him. And that's 2 players now for TMO that have had insane rounds. Misery with the ace clutch, and then Danzy there with the 4 kill.
Yeah, you said
Round.
that already he gave up, but we saw that.
Well, he definitely didn't give up. He was just waiting for WnKs to make a mistake, and they made a huge mistake. He was able to backstab onto... Who was his first kill? Backstab onto Wayne there. Take out Scorpion when he wasn't expecting it. Get a lucky nade onto Venom, and then just out-aim Yusuko. And now we're immediately live. It's already down to a 4v4. Trades coming in. Wayne and SNK go down. TMO putting up a stellar defense so far. WnKs attempting to take aim peaks that they're so far not winning. Nike going balls deep into A here, but he's been spotted by 3 different players, and eventually they bush spam him to death. Venom did get a nice backstab here onto B, and that's B almost completely open for WnKs. Danzy going down. Now it is completely open. 2 on 2.
Explosives planted.
They are going both from G.
Indeed. Scorpion was being a little sneaky snake in the grass here. But now he's been spotted, and he's the only one left. With both players converging on him, he's got to get some lucky aims here. And he's got to reload. They're just going to go in for the bash.
Yeah, and he got it.
And it's just smacked in the face by Deathmask. And they've got plenty of time to defuse, and that's another round for TMO.
Axis win.
And WnKs, they so far don't have an answer for TMO's defense. Although, I think it was Venom? Yeah, Venom got an amazing backstab into TMO at B. TMO is looking to have a very heavily A defense here. However, they realize their faults now, and they're sending more people to the B side.
But now they are rushing A. 5 of them.
Yeah, WnKs changing up their strats a little bit. Not really committing to the rush though. They're getting bogged down and systematically taken out by TMO. It's a 5v1 with only Scorpion left. Completely surrounded on all sides and doesn't realize they're behind him. They have him on all sides. He's tagged up now and they're just gonna go in for the bash again.
Yeah.
And
Misery didn't allow
win.
to do that.
yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything WnKs can do at this point. They're just getting rushed down, out-aimed at every single area, and TMO is basically toying with them at this point, running them down and bashing them. TMO being completely confident, being... How many rounds up are they now? Like...
After 5 sides, it was like 31 to... Let me count.
Yeah, it's 31 to 14, I think?
Yeah, 14, yeah.
31 to 14, so they have a huge lead and there's no way they can lose. So TMO completely confident and just completely out-aiming WnKs at every point. And now WnKs just going for joke strategies. Every single one of them stacked up in barn. This, when TMO sees this, is going to be an absolute slaughter.
They are not serious
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
No, they're just coming out like lemmings. And looking at the kill feed, complete raffle stomp for TMO. Even with a collateral by SNK.
Triple for SNK with 2 shots.
Yeah, WnKs knows they've lost at this point, and they've all but given up.
Yeah, well, but it would be nice to see that they're still fighting instead of just giving up.
Yeah, but they're just completely holding that Yusuko, getting himself killed by the minefield, and WnKs staying in spawn, waiting for TMO to come to them, and when TMO does come for them, they're just completely out-aiming them. Yeah, there's nothing WnKs can do now. Three and 0 for TMO. 2 on 5. 1 on 5. Last man's gonna get hunted down. This is kind of sad, to be honest,
Yeah,
because
I wanted to
like,
say that.
I really did want to see WnKs try to stick it out through the end, but, well, looks like they're doing something now. They're all rushing B.
Yeah, that's nice because they would just keep staying at spawn, but we show that they're just immature.
Yeah. But now they're at least playing somewhat serious as they take out SNK, but they get naded to hell by Fade and Misery. They all tried to funnel through MG there. Just destroyed by nades. And Fade, with an unfortunate peek on the Nike. Nike takes him out, but Danzy's there for the return frag, and it's all up to Yusuko. And Yusuko just gonna go balls deep, and Death Mask attempting to bash him. Oh, they're doing a bash duel. Yusuko getting hit by the bash. Oh, Death Mask, no honor. No honor. Just shoots him, executes him in the face. 5 and 0 for TMO, and they're definitely showing a commanding presence here.
Yeah, just 2 points to go to finish it.
Yep, and if these rounds have been any indication, those two are probably going to go to TMO.
Seems like again, battle of them are playing seriously.
No, Yusuko and Scorpion just boosting each other at spawn. And now Scorpion hiding in the bunker. Yusuko hiding near the minefields. And where's the last one? Nike. Nike's actually the only one seriously playing right now. Attempting to get kills for the team. And he's doing work too. Taking out 3 of TMO, but eventually gets taken down by Danzy. And now Danzy and Misery here. They've got both bomb sites locked down. And Yusuko still hanging back in the minefield. Not really contributing toward his team. Scorpion doesn't want to go in because he doesn't have backup from Yusuko. So this is looking like another TMO round in that, well, Scorpion getting a hit on the Fade here, or not Fade, Danzy here. Misery has his back turned and dies. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing.
So just that's left.
Yeah. This might be a round for WnKs actually, and it is.
Allies win.
And they can thank Nike for that because Nike picks up 3 kills there, pretty much giving WnKs the round on his back. Of course, TMO They don't really care at this point that they've lost a round. They're so far ahead, it doesn't even matter. Still just playing around with them. Pushing very aggressively, which may be to their detriment, because WnKs is holding very far back. TMO does have a huge stack on A side here. Even though 3v3, now a 2v3 and a 1v3 as Danzy gets 2 kills. Now the only one left is Wayne, who is at A corner and gets taken out by Fade. 6-1, 1 round to go, and TMO has this. And they're calling for a bash round for the last round.
Follow me!
This should be interesting.
Follow me! Yes, sir!
We'll see whether or not they'll honor it.
It's way better to watch it instead of looking at them at spawn.
Well, if it's a bash round, they might. WnKs might have a chance. Someone's still shooting here. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, they were throwing nades as well.
Yeah. WnKs.
So just Misery left.
Oh yeah. And WnKs looks like they're superior on the bash. Misery even it up slightly, but he just gets gangbanged. And that's another round for WnKs, although can we really consider it a round? I'm not entirely sure at this point.
Great shot!
Just,
Really, TMO should just end it.
Yeah. WnKs won 2 rounds when they started to joke. When they are playing seriously, they have a chance to win on this side.
Oh yeah. And it's already a disadvantage for TMO, because SNK was just taken down immediately. And I'm not even sure if the players know if they're bashing or not. Some are shooting, some are bashing.
Yeah.
Danzy holding his own in the bash, taking 2 of them down.
So
But that just leaves Deathmask alive on his own.
Yeah, so next chance to get next point. 3-1.
Deathmask was going to honor the bash, but then WnKs started shooting. Does still get a bash on the night though. Another bash onto Yusuko, and he might clutch this out.
Yeah, Venom is hard hit already, so
Yeah. And Venom's wanting to bash, but Deathmask just shoots him in the face, and that ends it. So, let's tally up the end score here. What was that, 7-2?
38 to 16, if I'm right?
Yeah, that would be correct. 38 to 16, definitively in TMO's favor.
So TMO goes to the next round, the second one, and
Indeed. Good game to start the tournament. TMO
goes to
crushing
the
WnKs.
losers bracket, the first round.
Oh yeah. So they still have a chance to get back into it, but only one more chance if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, it's about double eliminations. And if they gonna lose second time, they're gonna be out